The reason most people fail to build an income online isn't a lack of effort, and it isn't a lack of talent. It is usually a math problem. Most people try to escape the rat race by stepping onto a treadmill that is moving even faster. They sign up for side hustles that require an impossible amount of volume to make a full-time income. If you are looking into replacing a $5,000 monthly salary, but you are using a vehicle that pays you $20 per sale, you have lost the game before you even get started. Today, we are going to look at the raw numbers. I'm going to show you the difference between the volume trap, which leads to burnout, and the margin model, which leads to freedom. If you're tired of hustling hard, it's time to start calculating smart. Let's say your freedom number is $5,000 a month. That's enough to replace a decent salary or bring a spouse home from work. The old way of doing online business is low ticket. This includes things like drop shipping, cheap gadgets, selling vitamins, lotions, or low-tier affiliate programs. Usually, the commission in these models is around $10 to $30 per sale. Let's do the math on $20. To hit your $5,000 goal, you need to make 250 sales every single month. Think about what that actually requires. To get 250 people to buy from you, you need to talk to or have your ad seen by thousands of people. You need to close roughly 8 sales every single day, even the weekends also. No break. This is why you see people glued to their phones, dancing on TikTok, sending "hey girl" DMs to strangers, and alienating their family and friends. They have to be annoying because they need the volume. That isn't a business. That's a hamster wheel. And for a busy professional with a job and kids, this model is impossible. Now, let's look at the model we use on this platform. We focus on high-ticket affiliate marketing. Instead of selling cheap consumables, we partner with a legacy manufacturer that sells high-value medical-grade technology, assets that families keep for 20 plus years. Because the value of the product is high, the commission is high. In our model, a single sale, let's say the trifecta, can generate anywhere from $340 to $2,000 in commissions. Let's use an average of $1,000 per sale to keep the math simple. To hit the same $5,000 monthly goal, you don't need 250 sales, you need 5. Look at the difference. 250 sales versus 5 sales. When you only need 5 sales a month, guess what? You don't need to go viral. You don't need to spam your friends. You can treat people with respect. You can spend time actually talking to qualified leads rather than chasing everyone with a pulse. This is how a teacher or a nurse builds a business in 5 hours a week. They aren't trying to move a mountain of cheap products. They are simply finding a handful of serious people who want the same value they do. The most important variable in this equation is time. If you have a full-time job. Time is your most scarce resource. Low-ticket models cost you time, customer service, shipping, constant posting. High-ticket models, it buys you time. Because the margins are high, you can afford to use paid advertising or automated systems to do the heavy lifting for you. You don't need to be a super salesperson. You just need to be the connector between a person looking for a solution and a company that has existed for 50 years. I don't want you to take my word for this. I want you to look at the numbers yourself. I have a breakdown called the quiet exit strategy. Inside, on page 3, there is a comparison chart that breaks down this volume versus margin, math in detail. It also explains that the high-ticket assets actually are and how we automate the sales process so you aren't on the phone all day. If you're ready to stop guessing and start measuring, download the strategy guide. The link is below. Run the numbers. If they make sense, then we can talk. Start small, build freedom, live your life with purpose.